Senate Bill 266. Imagine this. Imagine two businesses get audited by the state. One is a huge corporation with lawyers on retainer, the other is a small family business. Under this bill, the big company can head straight to court and delay paying, while the small business is stuck going through the slower state process or paying up. What the bill says it does? Senate Bill 266 says it gives taxpayers a faster and fairer way to challenge the results of managed audit by the Texas Comptroller. What it actually does? This means large companies can skip the comptroller's internal review process and take their case straight to district court, while the state has to pause collecting the disputed taxes. At the same time, the comptroller loses some control over enforcement and oversight, and smaller taxpayers lose leverage because court fights cost money. Who benefits? Large corporations that can afford long court battles, tax consulting and litigation firms that help companies challenge audits, and business lobbying groups that pushed for easier dispute pathways. Who pays the price? Small and mid-sized businesses that cannot afford to litigate, the comptroller's office which loses enforcement tools, and everyday Texans who rely on steady tax revenue for schools, roads, and services. Why it matters. When big companies can delay paying what they owe, the money does not disappear. It slows down funding for public services and shifts risk onto everyone else. Over time, it also weakens the state's ability to enforce tax laws evenly, which undermines fairness and trust in the system. Questions to ask lawmakers. How does the bill protect small businesses that cannot afford to go to court the way large corporations can? Why weaken the comptroller's oversight instead of improving the audit review process for everyone? And would you support a review or sunset clause to measure how much tax revenue gets delayed because of this change? Bottom line, Senate Bill 266 makes it easier for powerful companies to delay paying disputed taxes while ordinary Texans absorb the risk and the cost.